A Roman emperor tried to make his horse a senator. Australia declared war on birds and lost. Cleopatra, closer to the iPhone than the pyramids. History isn't boring. It's weirder than fiction. And every one of these is documented. 20 facts you won't believe. Proven with receipts. Quick cuts, clean sources, no fluff. If a teacher ever put you to sleep, this won't. We're sprinting through centuries. Punchlines, plot twists, and wait what moments. In the next 8 minutes, you'll see how the past routinely out-crazies the movies, without CGI. I pulled sources, cross-checked dates, and trimmed the fat. Every claim, traceable. Primary docs, journals, and expert notes. Scope check. Emperors, rebels, scholars, plus some extremely confident birds. Cannibalistic medicine? Yes, people ate mummies. A war shorter than a pizza delivery, 38 minutes. And presidents firing cannons at the White House, because America. Each fact tops the last, pace stays tight. Save your gasp for number 20. It will bend your timeline. We're rewriting what you think history is, one jaw drop at a time. I've been deep in archives so you don't have to. Ready your brain, quick hits, clean lines, zero filler. If you make it through without saying no way once, I'll be stunned. Stay to the end, 20 sticks the landing. Count with me, then we launch straight into fact 1. This is 20 weird history facts you won't believe. Let's go. All right, first up. The legendary military genius Napoleon Bonaparte was once ambushed and forced to retreat by an army of fluffy bunnies. After signing a major treaty, Napoleon wanted to celebrate with a rabbit hunt. His chief of staff gathered hundreds, maybe thousands of tame, domesticated rabbits. They didn't scatter. They saw the humans and thought it was dinner time. A massive, furry horde charged straight at him, swarming his legs, climbing his jacket. He had to retreat into his carriage, bunnies chasing him down the road. The great general, defeated by rabbits. This next one will break your perception of time. Cleopatra lived closer to the iPhone than to the Great Pyramid. The Great Pyramid, around 2560 BC. Cleopatra, around 30 BC. That's 2,500 plus years apart. From Cleopatra to now, to on 2,050 years. The pyramids were more ancient to her than she is to us. She was basically a modern tourist visiting ancient ruins. Wow, these things are old. If you think modern politics is weird, meet Caligula. He tried to make his horse Incitatus a senator. Marble stable, ivory manger, servants, even oats with gold flakes. He planned to make him consul, a power move to humiliate the Senate. Caligula was assassinated before it happened, but the flex lives on. This next one is a little creepy. In the Victorian era, families took portraits with their dead relatives, post-mortem photography, as a normal way to grieve. Photography was expensive. This might be the only image of a loved one, often a child. They posed them as peacefully asleep, sometimes with family beside them. Can a soccer game start a war? In 1969, El Salvador and Honduras clashed in World Cup qualifiers amid immigration and land disputes. Brutal matches, riots, fights. Then El Salvador won. Diplomatic ties severed. Weeks later, invasion. The football war, the 100-hour war, lasted 4 days, causing thousands of casualties. Sports, nationalism, politics, a deadly mix. That was 5. 15 more to go, and they only get wilder. On to the next 5. Okay, get ready. This is disgusting. For centuries up to the 18th, Europeans consumed ground-up Egyptian mummies, mumia, as medicine for headaches to broken bones. They believed it had magical properties. Demand fueled a trade. Real mummies looted from tombs and fakes made from criminals or the poor. People swallowed or applied powder from 3,000-year-old corpses. In 1932, Australia declared war on emus and lost. WWI vets turned farmers begged for help as 20,000 emus wrecked crops. The army sent Major Meredith with Lewis guns. The emus split into small groups, zigzagged, and outran bullets. Thousands of rounds, few hits, military withdrew. The media dubbed it the Great Emu War. George Plantagenet, Duke of Clarence, Legend says he chose to be drowned in a barrel of Malmsey wine. Historians debate it. Some sources mention it, others say a private execution. Either way, the image is unforgettable. Oxford University is older than the Aztec Empire. Teaching began by 1096. Tenochtitlan was founded in 1325, 200-plus years later. By the time the Aztecs rose, Oxford was already world-renowned. In ancient Egypt, cats were sacred, Bastet's companions. Harming a cat could mean death. Families mourned by shaving eyebrows. Cats were even mummified. Medieval Europe? Cats, especially black, linked to witchcraft. And in places like 17th century Ypres, a cat-related ritual from a belfry symbolically taxed them to ward off evil. From gods to pests, cats have seen it all. 10 down, 10 to go. Next set, buckle up. Imagine paying to reduce punishment for sins. Indulgences morphed into sales. Pope Leo VI ramped them up to fund St. Peter's. Tetzel's slogan, "As soon as a coin in the coffer rings." Martin Luther was outraged. His 95 Theses helped ignite the Reformation. In 1180, during the Genpei War, Taira no Kiyomori moved the capital from Kyoto to Fukuhara-kyo, modern Kobe, so hastily that court ran from ships and makeshift coastal buildings. After 6 months, they moved back. Floating capitals don't float for long. The Anglo-Zanzibar War of 1896 lasted just 38 minutes. A contested succession, a British ultimatum, bombardment at 9:02, by 9:40, the palace fell and the war was over. In 1346 at Kaffa, besieging forces catapulted plague-ridden corpses over the walls to spread disease. Horrified traders fled, possibly helping carry the Black Death into Europe. 16th, 17th century elites wore giant ruffs, fine linen and lace, starched stiff, supported by wire or whalebone, baleen. Bigger ruff, bigger status. They were so huge people used extra long spoons to eat. Expensive and incredibly uncomfortable. 15 down. The last 5 are wild. Onward. We think of the White House as serious, but it's seen wild moments. Andrew Jackson got a 1,400-pound cheddar wheel and invited the public to eat it, gone in 2 hours. And Thomas Jefferson? 4th of July cannon salutes on the White House lawn, a tradition for years. Imagine waking up to presidential cannon fire. The Romans wanted white teeth, using abrasive tooth powders, crushed bone, eggshells, oyster shells, and sometimes lead. Yes, a neurotoxin on your teeth. Be grateful your toothpaste is mint-flavored, not lead-flavored. The samurai world was male-dominated, but Tachibana Ginchio inherited leadership, headed her clan, trained women, and defended Yanagawa Castle. Her story mixes with legends of others, like Hangaku Gozen, described as fearless as a man and beautiful as a flower. Wealthy Romans cooled homes with hollow walls packed with mountain snow and ice, and routed cold water through walls, plus clever airflow. Primitive AC, and it worked. Emperor Vespasian taxed urine collected from public latrines, used in tanning and laundry. When Titus complained, Vespasian held a coin to his nose. Money does not stink. No charmin, Romans used a tersorium, a sponge on a stick, often shared and soaked in salt water or vinegar. A direct toilet paper tax is likely a myth, but luxury linens and imported paper were taxed, the ancient equivalent of taxing 3-ply. And there you have it, 20 of the most insane, unbelievable, and absolutely true facts from history. From Napoleon and the bunnies, to the Emu War, mummy medicine, post-mortem photos, and a war that lasted 38 minutes. Which of these facts blew your mind the most? For me, it's the shortest war, 38 minutes. Smash like, subscribe, turn on notifications. See you in the next video.